I finally got scammed by Amazon. And you know what? I was thinking to myself, am I gonna make the title of this video Scammed by Amazon? You bloody right I am. I'm pissed. I'm not really that pissed. Actually, I was in the back of my mind, I was thinking this was gonna happen. So join me on a journey, a story of how I got scammed with RAM from Amazon. Let's roll the intro. Now, if you've been watching this channel over the last few weeks, I have been making videos about RAM, and to that end, I decided I should probably buy some different generations of RAM, a low end, a high end, and a mid-range. And I had a mid-range sent to me by Crucial. I also bought some Vengeance RAM from Corsair. Then I thought, why don't I buy Corsair's very, very expensive Dominator Platinum RGB DDR5 RAM, 6000 mega transfers. And I was scouring the internet, and these things go for about 450 to nearly 500 Australian dollars brand new. But on Amazon, there was a little option that says from their second-hand warehouse. Now, I think you can imagine where I'm going with this. But the interesting thing about this is that when I did receive the item, it had a lovely sticker on here saying Amazon has checked this. So I thought, should be fine. Maybe somebody purchased it and it didn't fit in the system. Maybe they bought a DDR5, but they had a DDR4 system. Well, it's plugged into my computer. The computer is running and everything seems fine, right? I got it to overclock to 6000 mega transfers and I thought to myself, hey, I think I got lucky. So instead of $460, I paid 330 Australian dollars. And then I actually used a $20 Amazon voucher I had lying around. So ultimately 310 for 64 gigs of Platinum Dominator RGB RAM with 6000 mega transfers. But as I got testing and playing around with the RAM, I realized I only had 32 gigs in total. And it sunk on me. Somebody has put the wrong, or specifically they bought another set of RAM and put that RAM into here, returned it to Amazon for a full refund, and they were left with the very, very nice, well, fast 32 gig sticks of RAM. And then I had a look at the actual sticks. On the back of the sticks, it did say it's part of a pack of 64 gig, two 32 gig sticks. And then I realized, as I was unboxing this, they were a little bit flimsy. Something was a bit loose. So, if you're watching this video, then I was correct. Somebody unscrewed the cover for the Dominator RAM and swapped out the actual modules inside, but kept the cooler on top. If you're not seeing this video, then I didn't upload it because I'm wrong. So let's actually take apart that RAM and see if that's what this person did. Now, something else I should actually add is that this was purchased from the Amazon Corsair store. This isn't just some, second-hand seller. So as you can see, DDR4 64 gig 2 times 32, but in CPU Z it's showing as 16 gigs. So there's two screws here and two screws here, and it looks like they're kind of like some sort of torque screws. So we're gonna grab our trusty toolkit. Actually, I don't know if it's trusty, but it's what I got at the moment, and pick out something that's going to work with this one. Okay, so we've got it apart and you can't really tell what kind of module this is from this code right here, but you can tell how many gigs each of these chips are. So let's have some fun and count. Each of these chips are 2 gigs each. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that makes 16. And if we want 32 gig chips, well, the other side should have some more, and it doesn't. That's really an easy way to check. If you check the model number there of what this is, you'll see that this is a 16 gig chip in total. So there you have it, folks. Somebody managed to fool Amazon or fool whoever was actually checking these, and there's really no way to check on the back here. You have to take it apart. So there you have it, folks. Corsair's Dominator Platinum RGB pack was...
Did you hear that?
Yeah?
Massive thud.
Yeah?
What was it?
I don't know. So there you have it, folks. The Dominator Platinum RGB secondhand from Amazon. I never thought this would happen. Somebody decided that they wanted to get cheaper RAM, and I suppose they bought the Dominator 16 gig version, swapped it out for the 32s, kept the 32s, put the 16s back in here, and then put them back in a package and sent it back to Amazon. To Amazon's credit, I contacted them and they started the refund process. The only pain in the lower backside is that now I have to package this up, go to the post office and return it, and then in 2 to 5 days I'll receive my refund. But at least they believed me, which is, I guess, fair. I mean, I'm coming to them telling something's not right. I could just tell them it's broken, doesn't work, and send it back. Either way, I really wanted to let them know that somebody has gone in and tricked. Now, this isn't a unique event. It's happened a lot. I've read on Reddit the amount of situations where people will get something on the inside, it's not the right item, or at least not the model that they paid for. And unfortunately, people do this all the time, you know, and it's people like me who just buy it and have to deal with the consequences. So if you've done this before, this is what happens. You get somebody who has a shitty day. And I waited quite a few weeks for this to arrive because it came from the UK. So it's probably a UK person who did it. Shame on you. Are you still in the Rugby World Cup? I don't know. In any case, folks, I don't blame Amazon. They couldn't really check it unless they plugged it in and obviously checked. If they took it apart, it'd probably be hard to tell. Obviously, the chips in there is kind of a way to count it, but still, they wouldn't go through it. Check the sticker. Looks alright, looks good, and they work, don't get me wrong. Friends, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was interesting. Do I put a link to Amazon where you can buy these? Why not? Just don't buy the second-hand ones. I'll catch you all in another one. Bye.